Welcome everybody to round 1 legacy action between myself and Dylan Magika. We've done battle many times. Dylan is at the top of the screen, I'm at the bottom. I'm playing Legacy Eldrazi because it was kind of like a last minute decision and I didn't really know what to play. And also against Dylan, he's playing Stax today. He plays the same deck every single time I play him. He's beaten me every single time I've played him with it. But I don't like to be a dick and choose a deck that just so that I can beat somebody. So my decision to play Eldrazi had nothing to do with what he's playing. It's the simple fact that it's kind of just a linear fast deck. Early in the season I haven't given it much thought. And you can see there, so he wastelanded my temple. In response I created the Scion just for a bit of mana ramp later on. He plays the Tangle Wire, so I'm going to have to start paying this tax. I'm kind of aware that if I'm going to win this match I need to get a Thought-Knot Seer ASAP, because his magic number is turn 4. It's turn 4 when he's going to resolve the smokestack, which I can't beat. He didn't like me playing Thought-Knot. I guess he had the smokestack, so he just conceded straight away, so I take game 1 very quickly. This is a pretty lousy hand. You can see the Ancient Tomb and the Urborg. I've only got 3 mana. I bought in the Ratchet Bombs because I'm not an expert at Legacy, but I don't know anything colorless that can actually deal with enchantments. Artifacts. Sphere of Resistance is really going to screw me over, so this is not looking good. You can see here I don't have a lot of... I don't know why I didn't play Eldrazi Mimic there actually. So my approach here is I'm just trying to win as fast as possible, but because I didn't have the Mimics I'm going for the Ratchet Bomb, and there's a smokestack, so from here it's pretty hopeless. I've got to get that Ratchet Bomb to 4. I don't think I have time to do it. Chalice is too late now. I play it for 0 because it can be something I can sack to the smokestack. So my thinking here is that I'm going to have to play out some duds, like say the second Ratchet Bomb that I can stack, and I'm going to try and hit him with Reality Smasher into Eldrazi Mimic. That's my only, playing to my outs. It's the only way I can see myself winning. Basically it's a race to get to that over the smokestack killing my stuff. So next turn I'm going to get rid of Chalice. And luckily I drew a second Chalice, so I can play that for 0 as well. I still have to keep paying the 1 for the Sphere of Resistance. And so now I'm looking, he's down at 13, I'm going to hit him again next turn. But he uses the Inventor's Sphere. He's going to go and find a Sorcerer's Spyglass here. So Spyglass shuts off Ratchet Bomb, and so I think he's going to win that race, because you can see I've got 2, 3, 4 mana. If I top a land here, I think I've got the win. Yeah, I do. So he plays out the Spyglass, he names Ratchet Bomb so I can't kill the smokestack. I've got the win on board right here if I because I'm going to sack the Ratchet Bomb and the Chalice, so I've got a top deck of land and I've got the win right now. But then he plays the Ensnaring Bridge, so I can't beat that. And again, the Ensnaring Bridge, it's like I mentioned before, I don't know how to beat artifacts with Eldrazi, so I have to concede. This one here is super sketchy, but you can see I've got some early interaction, early plays, so I'm just going to go for it. Now, this was a bit of a muck-up. I think we had to roll back off memory. I should have actually edited this one out, because I floated the red and it just disappeared for some reason. I don't know why. That's some sort of issue with Xmage, so we did a rollback. I totally forgot. I should have edited it out. In terms of, I always bring this up in terms of rules for the Xmage League. That's perfectly fine to do that, because if we were plain and paper, both of myself and Dylan would know damn well what I was trying to do. The only reason it didn't work is because of Xmage, one of us, me, didn't know how to use Xmage properly, or we didn't know how to use it. So you can see here he's got access to 4 mana already, so I would have liked to have played the Matter Reshaper here, but I'm going to have to play the Wasteland, because once he gets to 4 mana, I can't beat him with the Smokestack. So again, he's at 4 mana, but this time I'm just at the mercy. So I'm just kind of cross my fingers and hope I can race him here. 9 power on the board. I'm feeling alright at this stage. But because he's got so many artifacts, a pretty cool play coming up here from Dylan in terms of deck building. He's going to dump a Karn, Sky, and a Verza, and he's going to make some super strong constructs. So I can't really, you know, he's going to minus again the next turn and get something even more powerful. So I have to sacrifice one of my guys just to get Karn off the board. I wanted to play Chalice there for 2 just to stop the Spyglass, but there's a Smokestack, so this is looking pretty dire now. Again, if I have I play the Chalice to sack it to the Smokestack. Again, I'm in that position where I think I can still win if I can top deck a Reality Smasher. So I'm just sort of doing the math here in terms of racing. If I'd knock him to 10 here, and then if I get a Smasher off the top, I will win. But it has to be the next turn. I'm dead if I don't get the Smasher off the top. I would be curious to know if anyone watching, if there is an option for me that can take down that Smokestack, or just generally artifacts. I'd certainly be putting that into my deck, but I'm not too sure what I can do at this stage. You can see he's got 1,000,001 mana available. A 6/6 that's I think is going to stay in black, and there is the usual, the Spyglass. I think the Spyglass doesn't matter at this stage because the card that I draw, and here's a second Karn anyway, so this one's over. So Dylan's going to take down, you can see 2 8/8s, can't beat that. Dylan's going to take down a Legacy 2 games to 1. I must have been half asleep there. I sacked I sacked the Eye of Ugin because I got another one. He's already named Ratchet Bomb anyway, and that's the match.